so hard for me to believe that we have come to the end of your 4 years here at the School of Optometry. I was thinking about this earlier and hope I can get through this without crying. It just chokes me up because I wish we could be doing this in person. I speak on behalf of the faculty, and a lot of them are going to speak on their own behalf, but we miss you. We miss seeing you every day. We missed seeing you in these last few months. You know, we usually miss the 4th years because they're out on externship, but it felt especially hard this year not having you here in your last bit and not seeing you in the last week when you come back and do a whole bunch of things usually at the school. So, you know, I want to just start by saying that you're the class of 2020, and that has been very, very special for all of us from the very moment we started recruiting you. You know that when you came for your interviews, we talked about how special it was that you were going to be the class of 2020, and truly, maybe for some wonderful reasons, but for some other very unpredictable and unknowing reasons, you'll be remembered. You'll always remember this time for more reasons than we really probably want to count. But as we've gone through the last few weeks and changed the curriculum and put so many stressors on faculty, on you guys, you have really risen to the occasion. And not only just done things to get them done, you know, in order to get your degree or finish your time here, but you did them because you wanted to learn some new things. And I found that so refreshing that not only were you trying to get something out of the cases and such that we made, you really just took the opportunity to reach out to one another in ways that were really unique. Through social media, and I know you're a very close class, so you talk to one another, and I couldn't be more proud of all of you as we start this off. So we've got a really wonderful program for you, and if you haven't seen it, it was emailed to you. I don't have the front cover of it, but here it is made so that you can print it off on your own and look at it like a program. Even though we're doing this like this, I want you to know that this is not a graduation. We'll be, you know, talking and doing some things. We pulled a few things out of the graduation ceremony because we wanted to make this event super special. But we're hoping that we will see you at a live event some point, and hopefully it won't be further than fall. But it is really special for us when we get to see you as a class, walk across the stage, get your hood on, and you know, hug and smile at your faculty. And we really can't wait to that day. But while we can't have that day this week, we can have this. And so this is an opportunity to be thankful for each other, to be proud of all you've accomplished as a class, to draw out a few individuals and recognize them for awards, knowing that all of you in my heart and in many faculty's hearts really deserves huge awards. So thank you so much. I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Simon to say a few words. And then we'll get to the awards presentations. For those, there are faculty members who will be giving each of those. And so as one person finishes, I'll say the name of the faculty member who's going to be presenting the award, and then they'll do the award presentation in their own unique style. So I'll turn it over to Dr. Simon.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone, especially class of 2020. First of all, I want to give a shout out to your parents and your loved ones for entrusting us with you. It's amazing how time flies. I was thinking about this today when you were at the white coat ceremony, and I bet you don't remember the name that I gave your class. Your class was the Fly class of 2020, according to the Urban Dictionary. Fly meaning awesome and cool, and that's your class. You all were given a very rigorous challenge getting through the gauntlet of 4 years at the School of Optometry, but yet you made it to the finish line. As the dean stated, this is one of my favorite events, along with white coat, graduation, and that phone call you got saying that you were admitted into UAB School of Optometry. I'd just like to say, very proud of all of you all. You made student affairs job really, really easy. Each class that graduates is very special to us, but that was a little something extra special about you guys. Can't wait till we get together to do it in the physical realm. So congratulations. Muted, Dean.
You know, we all say we're never going to do that, and then we all always do it. Goodness gracious. So I guess I'm just so excited. Dr. Sims, I'm turning it over for the recognition of the graduating class to you.
It is my pleasure to introduce you to the UAB School of Optometry class of 2020. Thomas Eric Adams, hometown Lawrenceville, Georgia. Eric plans to practice in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thank you to my wife, Bethany, who has been my biggest support. She has had to provide for two and has dealt with the loneliness and worry that comes with the demands of professional school. Mohammad Zaid Aljabi, hometown Birmingham, Alabama. Zaid plans to begin an ocular disease residency in Atlanta this summer. Thank you to my parents and faculty. Ian Bellard, hometown Pensacola, Florida. Ian plans to begin private practice in Pensacola this summer. Thank you to my parents. Edyta Bogusz, home country, Poland, but she comes to us by way of Orlando, Florida. Edyta plans to practice in the Orlando area. Thank you to Dr. Swanson, Dr. Weiss, Dr. Hopkins, Dr. Bellard, and Dr. Steele. Craig Brown, hometown Houston, Georgia. Craig will begin a residency at Georgia Eye Partners in Atlanta this summer. Thank you to my mom, Tina, brothers Aaron and Dylan, my roommates Brice and Andrew, and girlfriend Katie Jean. Daniel Shelton Cason, hometown Opelika, Alabama. Daniel will begin a residency at the Baltimore VA this summer. Thank you to my parents, grandparents, siblings, and Rachel, and all of my classmates and the faculty at UAB. Daniel Austin Cecil, hometown Madison, Alabama. Austin will begin practice in Huntsville, Alabama this summer, and he would like to say thank you to his wife, Lauren. Emily Chaney Compton, hometown Cullman, Alabama. Emily will begin working at the Costco in Hoover, Alabama this summer. My parents and my husband have been my biggest support system through optometry school. They have always encouraged me during the hardest times and were always willing to sit for me for extra practice. I can't imagine making it through school without them. Mason Childers, hometown Skipperville, Alabama. Mason plans to practice in rural Southeast Alabama. And he says, thank you to my fiance, family, and friends. Melanie Chwalek, hometown, Birmingham, Alabama. Melanie will begin optometric practice in Alabama after graduation. I would like to thank my parents, sister, and all of my loving friends who have supported me throughout my time at UAB. I could not have done it without you all. Savannah Coker, hometown, Hartselle, Alabama. Savannah will be working at Bell Hall Eye Care, a private practice in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, after graduation. Thank you to my husband, family, and friends. I could not have done it without the family support and encouragement or the laughter with the friends I've made during this time. Catherine Rose DeLuyen, hometown, Charlotte, North Carolina. Kate is excited to say she will be completing a cornea and contact lens residency at UAB. Thank you to my incredible husband, Kevin. Going through graduate school at the same time has been challenging, but possible because we did it together. Thank you, Kevin, for all of your early morning coffee, packing my lunch, and being there when I needed you most. I'm so grateful for your support and can't wait for our next chapter together. Elise Desbruyers, hometown, New Orleans, Louisiana. Elise will begin a fellowship at the Callahan Eye Hospital with focus in pediatrics and pediatric low vision this summer. I would like to thank my parents and sister for loving and supporting me, my friends for keeping me sane, and my fiance Matthew for always being there. Tan Duong, hometown, Huntsville, Alabama. Tan will be moving to Tacoma Park, Maryland to work for National Vision. Thanks to my family and everybody who supported me. Mackenzie Dziedzic, hometown, Bellows Creek, North Carolina. Mackenzie will join a private practice in Wake Forest, North Carolina called McPherson Family Eye Care this summer. Thanks to my husband Logan and my parents Chris and Susan for all of their love and support. Katherine Edwards, hometown, Tylertown, Mississippi. Upon graduation, Katherine will begin a residency in ocular disease and primary eye care at the Tuscaloosa VA Medical Center. I would like to thank my family and friends who have supported me with their prayers and encouragement over the past 4 years. I would also like to thank the amazing faculty and staff at UABSO for always showing how much they care about me as a person while providing me with the knowledge to be a successful optometrist. Rebecca Lynn Godet, hometown, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Rebecca plans to begin practice in Birmingham this summer. Thank you to my family and friends. William Gibson, hometown Madison, Alabama. Will begin a residency at Bennett and Bloom Eye Centers in Louisville, Kentucky this summer. Thank you to my wife, Morgan, my parents, Jim and Lisa, my classmates, and other friends and family. Miriam Gergis, hometown Nashville, Tennessee. Miriam is currently looking for a job in the Nashville, Tennessee area, so if you have any offers, let us know. I would like to thank my family and my husband. Andrew Giesel, hometown Orlando, Florida. Andrew plans to practice optometry in Orlando beginning this summer. Thank you to my loving parents, Karen and Jeff. I could not have made it through without you. Love you, Mom and Dad. Kaitlyn Savannah Greiner, hometown Charleston, South Carolina. Kaitlyn plans to begin optometric practice in San Francisco, California. Thank you to my parents who have been my greatest support over the last 4 years by encouraging me every day to simply do my best. Mohammed Haque, hometown Oxford, Alabama. Mo plans to practice in the Oxford and Athens area. Thank you to my family, friends, professors, and UABSO staff. Brice Hsu, hometown Snellville, Georgia. Brice will begin a primary care residency at Nova with emphasis in ocular disease this summer. I'd like to thank my family and my optometry family for their love and support throughout optometry school. Patricia Kranz, hometown Davie, Florida. Patty plans to begin a residency in primary care at the Dorn VA in Columbia, South Carolina this summer. I would like to thank my family for all of their support along this 4-year journey. I could not have done it without you. Kaydee Willcox Laird, hometown Defuniak Springs, Florida. Kaydee will begin a residency in ocular disease and low vision at the Lexington, Kentucky VA Hospital this summer. Thank you to my husband, my family, my church family, my classmates, and my fur babies who always provided snuggles. Nicole Leo, hometown North Shore, Massachusetts. Nicole will begin an ocular disease residency this summer. Thank you to my family whose constant belief in me is what encouraged me to work hard and achieve my goal of becoming an optometrist. Jessica Lindsay, hometown Homewood, Alabama. Jessie plans to begin optometric practice in Mobile, Alabama. Thank you to my husband, Adam, for being my biggest support throughout this unforgettable journey. He was there to bring me coffee and words of encouragement during the long nights of studying. He cooked me meals when I was studying for long hours, gave me hugs when I needed them, and even let me practice my clinical skills countless times. I cannot imagine this experience without his unconditional support. Tran Luong, hometown, St. Petersburg, Florida. Tran plans to practice in the Tampa Bay area after graduation. Throughout the 4 years, I have always had my family supporting me in all the good and bad times. I am very grateful to have these wonderful people in my life. Sydney Ellen Madrigal, hometown, Pembroke Pines, Florida. Sydney will start a residency program in ocular disease at Bascom Palmer Eye Institute this summer. Thanks to my parents and my sister. Ian Masonville, home country, Amherstburg, Ontario, Canada. Ian plans to practice in the Nashville, Tennessee area. Thank you to my parents, most importantly, but also thanks to my friends and classmates as well as faculty. Kyley Mitchell, hometown, Black Oak, Arkansas. Kyley plans to practice in West Tennessee. I would have never made it without my parents and my husband, Clay. They have always been there for me and encouraged me every step of the way. Kelsie Morgan, hometown, Cullman, Alabama. Kelsie will be staying in the Birmingham area and doing fill-in work for local docs. She hopes to have a flexible schedule and be able to travel a lot in her free time for the next few years. I am grateful for all of the wonderful teachers, mentors, and friends I have gained from UAB School of Optometry. Thank you to everyone who has played a part in my education and my development as an optometrist. I will always cherish these years, and I hope to see many of you for years to come. Kristy Yvonne Nguyen, hometown, Biloxi, Mississippi. Kristy will begin a family practice residency at UAB School of Optometry with an emphasis in pediatrics this summer. Afterwards, she plans to move back to Mississippi to fulfill the duties of her contract seat before deciding where she wants to put her roots down. She hopes to one day open a private practice to serve a variety of patients. I would like to thank my family, my boyfriend, the faculty, and staff at UABSO for all of their support. I would like to also give a special thank you to my fellow classmates for all of the memories made these past 4 years that I will truly cherish. Margaret Overstreet, hometown, Birmingham, Alabama. Maggie will begin a residency in pediatrics in New York City this summer. I would like to thank my family for being my biggest cheerleaders during the last 4 years. Giselle Pacheco, hometown, Miami, Florida. Giselle plans on going into private practice in Southeast Alabama. Thank you to my parents, fiance, and friends. Margi Patel, hometown, Campbellsville, Kentucky. Margi will begin an ocular disease residency at the Lexington VA Medical Center this summer. Thank you to my parents, friends, and family. Sadiksha Prasain, hometown, Birmingham, Alabama. Sadie plans to practice in the Washington, D.C. area. Thanks to my parents, brother, and best friends, Karina and Angelica, who have been my biggest support these past 4 years. I would like to thank them immensely. Nicole Roddy, hometown, Chelsea, Alabama. Nicole will begin a pediatric residency at Vanderbilt Eye Institute this summer. Thank you to my parents, Scott and Melinda, and my brother, Nathan. Elora Robbani, hometown, Madison, Alabama. Elora plans to practice in the Atlanta area beginning this summer. Thank you to my parents and siblings for supporting me. Ashleigh Savage, hometown, Alabaster, Alabama. After graduation, Ashleigh will be completing a residency at the Memphis VA Medical Center. I want to first thank my parents. I could not have gotten to this point in my life without their continuous love and support throughout the years. Secondly, I want to thank my amazing family and friends that have also been there every step of the way, from putting up with the occasional meltdown to every prayer or words of encouragement before each exam, practical, and all 3 parts of national boards. I honestly could not have been more blessed with a better support system to have gone through this chapter. Reed Schmidt, hometown, Racine, Wisconsin. Reed is heading back west and will practice in southeastern Wisconsin. Thank you to my family. Ashleigh Sprouse, hometown, Suwanee, Georgia. Ashleigh plans to join a private practice in the suburbs of North Atlanta. Thank you to my family, my classmates, and all of the professors that made this possible. It takes a village, and I'm thankful for them all believing in me. Haleigh Stringer, Bremen, Kentucky is her hometown. Haleigh will begin working at a private practice in Owensboro, Kentucky this summer. Thank you to my parents and Gran. I could not have made it through school without you. Con Min Trin, hometown, Mobile, Alabama, but he was born in Vietnam. Con plans to practice in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And he wants to send a special thank you to Dr. Guyette, Dr. Call, Dr. Steele, Dr. Elder, and all of his friends and family. To Vo, hometown Stone Mountain, Georgia. 2 plans to begin practice in the Atlanta area. I would like to thank my parents for their support and encouragement. Also my sister for attending UAB before me and leading the way. Caroline Elizabeth Volberg, hometown Chattanooga, Tennessee. Caroline will begin an ocular disease residency program at Southeast Eye Specialist in Chattanooga this summer. I would like to thank my parents, Deb and Carlton. They were incredibly supportive 100% of the time, and I really needed that consistency. Last but definitely not least, Kaitlyn Steedley Williams, hometown Hahira, Georgia. Kaitlyn will begin a residency in geriatric low vision rehabilitation at the Birmingham VA hospital this summer. Thank you to my husband, parents, and sisters who have believed in me and encouraged me from the moment I decided on optometry. I'll always remember the times when they knew I had a tough week of practicals or exams, and I would come home to some kind of pick-me-up. It was often a card or encouraging voicemail, but my dad's personal favorite was to send funny coffee mugs in the mail. The class of 2020.
But we are all clapping for all of you. It's important for you all to see where everyone is going, and to see how handsome and beautiful you all look, how different that is from the first year when you first came and you'd sit in class in sweats and hair in a ponytail or hats. So you've come a long way in the 4 years, and it's really, really great to see what your next steps will be. I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Adam Gordon. Well, first of all, I'd actually like to thank Janine Sims because she does such a fantastic job with everyone's names every year. We are so very thankful, and you are also very thankful it's not myself doing that, for sure. Thank you, Dr. Sims, for doing a wonderful job.
You're so welcome, and congratulations, graduates.
All right, Dr. Gordon.
Well, I'd like to add my congratulations to the class of 2020 and also to any family members or friends that are attending the Zoom call here today. It really is special, and I even put a tie on. So this is a great occasion. I have the honor of presenting 3 awards that were selected by the cornea and contact lens faculty members. There are some other awards in your program that you can read about, but I'm going to start by awarding these first 3 awards. So the first award here is the Alcon 4th Year Student Scholarship Award, and this consists of a certificate and a cash prize that's deposited in your student account. And the winner of this award is Melanie Chwalek. So let's applaud for Melanie.
Woo!
All right. All right, award number 2, again, selected by the cornea and contact lens faculty member. This is the GPLI Contact Lens Clinical Excellence Award. And this consists of an engraved plaque and as well as a certificate for a free diagnostic lens set. And the winner of this award is Kaydee Edwards. All right. Thunderous applause there. All right.
Yay, Kaydee!
All right, the third award I've got today is the Johnson & Johnson Vision Care Award of Excellence in Contact Lens Patient Care. And this also consists of an engraved plaque and a cash award to the recipient. And the recipient of this award is, so keeping you on the seat of your pants, Mo Haque. Congratulations, Mo.
Go, Mo.
Thank you, Dr. Gordon.
All right, so who is up next? Dr. Simon or Connie?
Next up is Dr. O.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, congratulations. I wish I could give every single one of you an award. Today is the faculty liaison for COVD. I'm here to give our award for our excellence in developmental optometry and vision therapy. So for our family and friends joining us, COVD is the College of Optometrists and Vision Development. And each year they give an award for excellent clinical skills for developmental optometry and vision therapy. And so looking at therapy programs for patients and children with binocular vision and visual processing disorders. And the award recipient this year gets a plaque that will be mailed to them later. But then also this year they have added, the recipient will get a free registration for the 2021 COVD annual meeting, as well as a free membership to COVD, their first year out in practice. So, an exciting award this year. And this person has done a really great job in ET Clinic last year, as well as coming into PEDS this year and being able to do a really excellent job at screening kids and looking for binocular vision and visual perceptual disorders, determining whether they would benefit from a VEE or a DV evaluation, and then putting together some therapy plans. So these clinical skills and everything have paid off. She's going ahead next year to do a PEDS residency that is based with a lot of vision therapy as well. So congratulations this year goes to Margaret Overstreet. Congratulations and good luck in New York City.
Yay, Maggie! Woohoo!
Thank you.
And next up, we have Dr. Weiss.
Now it's me. Sorry, I was trying to jump in line. Okay, so this is the Good Light Award, and it goes to the faculty vote on the pediatric person who we think is so great with kids. It comes with no plaque, no money. That's what pediatrics is, just a lot of love and hugs from children. But it does come with all this amazing, a whole box of stuff from Good Light, who's an amazing company to work with us. We tell them what we need and they create stuff for us. So this person's gonna get all sorts of cool stuff from Good Light. And also I threw in, I'll throw in some chocolate and this cute little bear, and also a game day bag in case you come up. Okay. So, we have so many great people that are so good with kids. And so as a group, we decided who not to give it to first. It's not going to go to the amazing Margaret Overstreet, who is going to go on to do a pediatric optometry residency and represent Birmingham, Alabama in the big city of New York, because we know she's going to go on to do pediatrics for a good long time, and she's going to have lots of great stuff at her disposal, including faculty and stuff. It's not going to go to the amazing Nicole Roddy, who is going on to do the very first pediatric optometry residency ever at Vanderbilt Eye Institute. We haven't added a residency in 10 years, and this is the one that we have added because we knew it was the right thing to do. Nicole's going to go represent UAB beautifully up there at Vanderbilt and make optometry look really good up there. we know that they're going to go on and do pediatric stuff. The Good Light Award, as a faculty, we decided would go to a person that would help us increase access to care in the private practice world and help us really reach as many children as possible in the rural areas. So it's not going to go to Mo, who was so amazing in peds when I first met him ever before he was an optometry student, and we were so knee deep in the weeds in peds, and he just jumped right in and did all these great things with the kids with the autorefraction, and I put him to work. It was great. We knew he'd have a great work ethic. He's going to go on to do great things in private practice. It's not Katie Rose, who fell in love with a baby at the same time I did, and I think we discovered similarly with Dr. West and Dr. O that this baby was going to be visually impaired for her whole life, but she has such compassion for kids, and we're going to work together this year when, along with Kristy, as residents here in optometry, which is going to be awesome. One last group it's not going to Patty, Ashleigh, or Katie, who are, I totally swear, pediatric people at heart, but they're going to go on to help our vets, which is amazing. So the award is going to go to the person who loved VT, also was a TA in 4th year. The faculty really loves how she works with children. Sometimes we see it in you guys before you see it, an amazing spark that you have with kids that maybe you don't realize it yet. So this award is going to go to Giselle Pacheco. And we hope she shares it with her fiance, who's also amazing with children down in South Alabama. Thank you, guys.
Yay, Giselle.
Love you. We're looking forward to having you down in South Alabama representing us. We're going to refer a lot of kids down there.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. We couldn't be more excited for Dr. Weiss's presentation every year. She always does such a fantastic job. Thank you for that. Our next presenter is actually very special because she's an excellent teacher for all of you, but she also this year had her graduation hijacked. Dr. Dawn DiCarlo graduated this semester with a PhD in vision science. She did a virtual Zoom for her dissertation defense and did it beautifully, but we couldn't be more proud to have her be a PhD graduate of our program. So before she goes on to give award, let's all give her an applause as well. Yay. So weird to see all the clapping and not hear clapping.
Hey, Dr. DiCarlo.
Thank you very much. I hate going after Dr. Weiss. Wouldn't you hate going after her? It's just so not fair. Connie, make a note next year. Not going after Weiss, okay?
Good job, Dawn.
So the next award is the Optelec Low Vision Award. And it was really tough this year because we had so many people who, one of the things we look at is how well do you sort of dive into things when you're over in the low vision clinic working with us? How well do you approach low vision when we're out at AIDB? And there's so many of you that really shone and that I know can do low vision when they get out into practice. So it was really tough, but we do tend to, unlike peds, want to give the awards to people who are going to get some extra practice in residency training before they go on so that they can use these things in their practices. So the Optelec Low Vision Award goes to Katie Laird, and this award is a certificate and a low vision starter set. So you'll be all ready to get out there when you finish your residency and start working with the general public. So congratulations, and thank you to all of you for being such amazing students. You were also the class that was willing to get up at 7:30 in the morning and have labs so that we could do lab in the spring, the class in the spring semester. So you guys have shown flexibility way before coronavirus, and I really appreciate it. You're a great group to work with, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you.
Thank you, Dr. much. Next up is Dr. Mark Swanson for a few awards to present.
It's good to see you guys, and congratulations. I haven't seen this many people who've all taken a shower in the same day in 5 weeks.
How do you know we took a shower?
Lucky. I have a shirt that has buttons on. Congratulations, everybody. This has been a trial for everybody. I have 2 awards to present to you guys. The first award is the Designs for Vision William Feinblum Award. For those of you who don't know about Dr. Feinblum, I know you all have his charts, but Dr. Feinblum was an early optometrist who basically used a background in vision science and physics to develop miniaturized telescopes that could fit onto spectacles. And he devoted his career to helping people who were visually impaired. This award is a fitting set of low vision devices. It's valued at over $1,000, and this award goes to Elise Duguay.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Elise. The second award I have to present, this award is from the Ocular Disease and Low Vision faculty. This is the Vision America Rod Nowakowski Co-Management Award. For those of you who don't remember Dr. Nowakowski was a faculty member at UAB for over 35 years. Dr. Nowakowski set up our clinic at AIDB. He also was crucial in helping to set up our co-management center with Vision America and the SEAS group out of Nashville, and that award is named for him. Our award recipient is someone who's shown excellent ability to co-manage post-surgical patients, and that award goes to Craig Brown.
Yay, Craig. Yay, Craig.
Thank you, Dr. Swanson.
Okay, I think we're all getting the hang of this now, aren't we? Dr. Roberts, he's a first-time presenter this year.
Hello. So, kind of to echo what Dr. Swanson said, it's so nice to see all you all spiffy, looking so good. I've been with you guys like at 8 o'clock in the morning and rolling out of bed with a coffee. So it's nice to see everybody so dressed up, including me. This is such an amazing occasion, amazing celebration. You guys should be so proud of yourselves. Everybody should be really proud of yourselves. And I'm here representing BSK. I'm the BSK faculty liaison. But I just want to mention, there's some of you that were in BSK throughout your time here, at UAB, but even if you're not graduating with BSK, you are still a part of BSK. You will always be a part of BSK, and you can still, remain a member once you're out and practicing. So, for those of you who don't know, BSK is an international honor society, Beta Sigma Kappa, and in order to be a member, you have to maintain a very competitive GPA throughout, your time at optometry school. So it's not an easy feat. And this year, we have a lot of students who are graduating in BSK, but not only that, there are cords that are usually given out. So you get a cord if you graduate as a member of BSK, but you get a special one, a black and gold one, if you were in BSK the entire time. And this year, almost all of you were in BSK the entire time. So it's really impressive. So without further ado, I will just run through the names of everybody who I would have given a cord to today. BSK decided not to do it this year. Thank you, coronavirus. But they still decided to do the Silver Medal Award, which we'll be doing later on. I'll let Dee Nichols handle that one. But basically, they're still going to do that one. So hopefully we can figure out a way to get you your cord or something down the line. We'll have to talk to BSK headquarters and figure it out. So for all of our BSK members who are graduating today, we have Eric Adams, Ian Bellard, Daniel Cason, Austin Cecil, Mason Childers, Mackenzie Dziedzic, Katherine Edwards, Will Gibson, Andrew Giesel, Mo Haque, Nicole Roddy, Ashley Savage, Caitlin Williams, and last but not least, Tu Vo. And the year that we did this at Nova, when I graduated, they forgot about 3 of us. So if I forgot any of you, please let me know and I will correct that error. But congratulations to you guys. It's so good to see you all. And now, you know, you guys are officially my colleagues. Welcome. Welcome to optometry, officially.
All right, very well done. I think I've figured out the order for next year, Dr. DiCarlo. We would have you go first and last in the last segment and first in this segment. That way you could do them one right after the other, huh? But because we didn't organize it that way this year, we'll turn it over to you again.
Okay, so I don't have my thing pulled up. I'm doing Gold Key now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. So the Gold Key International Optometric Honor Society recognizes upperclassmen who demonstrate outstanding professional and ethical attitude through leadership and service to their class, school, and profession. Membership in Gold Key is limited to no more than 10% of the class, and membership is selected by the members of the previous class based on an application process. So it's a very competitive process, and I know that the class before you said they had a very difficult time because there are so many excellent candidates. So the members of the Gold Key International Optometric Honor Society in this class are Ashleigh Savage, who is the president, Kate DeLeon, his secretary, Savannah Coker, Sydney Madrigal, and Nicole Roddy. So congratulations, ladies.
Congrats. Yay.
They also have a cord to wear when we have graduation, so.
Yeah, we will do whatever we have to do to get those cords so that you have them to put on at graduation. Next up, we have Dr. Simon, who's going to present our ambassadors.
Well, I am honored to give recognition to the fabulous five, our senior ambassadors, Eric Adams, Savannah Coker, Kate DeLeon, Andrew Giselle, and Nicole Roddy. These guys were, well, let me say this, we had a fabulous recruiting year this year, and it was all because in part the role that these individuals played. And interesting enough, Eric Adams and Andrew Giselle participated in five of our, I just had a senior moment there. Help me out, Connie.
Super Saturdays.
Super Saturday.
Thank you.
That's what happened when you get a few miles on you. But anyway, they have participated in 5 Super Saturdays when they only attended here 4 years. That's because the first time they participated, they were applicants. So much love goes out to all 5 of them, and they've taken the ambassador's position to a new level. So congratulations.
Yes, and I want to also thank our ambassadors this year in particular. While we've been doing interviews via Zoom, our ambassadors have done great at working with the potentially incoming students in a really one-on-one way, which has been fantastic to see. All of you know that we offer, and one of the unique things about UAB is that you can get a dual degree while you're at UAB, and your class was exceptional in the number of dual degrees that your class sought after. Sometimes it's a little bit of a work in progress, but we have great news to share with you about dual degrees, and I will turn it over to Dr. Weiss, who is a dual degree herself, to talk about the OD-MBA program.
Oh, I have 2 degrees, but I am not as cool as my Savvy 6. If Dr. Simon has Fabulous 5, I got Savvy 6, and I'm so super proud of them. The OD-MBA program was something in everybody's head for a while, and then it came to fruition. But when we planned it, it wasn't just that you were going to get an MBA. We hoped that we would help you understand what it takes to work not only as an optometrist in private practice and a good business person, but also how to collaborate with other healthcare professionals. So we are pretty sure that UAB has the only dual, truly combined degree program where we don't just have you getting a degree at the same time as you're getting your optometric doctorate. You're also in classes with School of Medicine who are getting an MD, MBA, and School of Dentistry who are getting a DMD, MBA. And this is the first year, you guys are the first graduating class. I'm so proud. In the beginning, we had 16 total in the program. For those of you who are the parents and stuff on the call, there were 6 optometry students who decided to sign up for this craziness. And all 16 on campus, 6 of them were represented by optometry and the rest medicine and dentistry. They started here at summer 0 and they got 4 classes out of their way. And then they took classes in the summer of their 2nd and 3rd year when everybody else was doing other things. And then they finished off the rest of their classes in their 4th year when they were doing their clinical rotation. So this is an amazing degree and I'm so proud. We met when you guys were in 1st year. And there were 6 of you, and I loved getting to know you. My first impression of you was just amazing and awesome. And I called up the School of Business not long ago, and I said, "How many made it? How many of our 6 made it?" And she's like, "Every one of them." So I'm super proud to welcome you. This ain't your mama's MBA. This is a truly combined OD MBA where we really not only want you to do great things in your practices, but also be leaders in healthcare professions and you know, multidisciplinary settings and things like that. So I don't want to miss anybody. Can I call him doctor? I better not. Daniel Cason, Melanie Chwalek, Tran Luong, Sadiksha Prasain, Giselle Pacheco, and Nicole Roddy. Super cool, Savvy 7.
Congratulations.
So proud of you guys. So much hard work.
Really, definitely so proud of you. Dr. Eric Jack would say the same, I'm sure. He was always delighted that we had Dr. Weiss organizing this program and so many that have taken on to it that have been in the optometry program by percentage of class. It really, really super shines. So good luck to all of you. We can't wait to see what you do with these degrees as you go forward. Another dual degree is the OD-MPH, and Dr. Gordon will talk about that for a moment.
Right, so I had to think up of a catchy phrase since Dr. Weiss had the Super 7 and Dr. Simon had the Fabulous 5. Is that what it was?
Yes.
7.
Okay. Well, I've got the Wonderful 1. We have the one graduate this year who has the combined OD-MPH. So for family members and friends, the MPH stands for Masters in Public Health. And what an incredible time to get a degree in public health during a global pandemic that has shut the university and most of the world down. So a lot of the basic principles of public health, epidemiology, biostatistics, health prevention, promotion, all those good things are being seen in real time, in real life, while this candidate was completing her MPH. And so I'd like to congratulate and recognize Dr. Kaitlyn Williams for this great achievement.
Thank you, Dr. Gordon.
All right, and now we are going to move into the awards of distinction, and Dr. Simon will start us off.
Yes, this award is the Alabama Optometric Association Leadership Award. And this award is given to the individual who has exhibited outstanding and proven leadership qualities. To be honest, this award could have gone to at least 10 individuals, but there's just one. This individual has held several leadership positions during their 4-year tenure at UAB and has an affinity to Norm the Niner, which is the mascot for the University of North Carolina, Charlotte. So I guess I've given it away. This award goes to Kaydee Willcox.
Yay, Kate.
All right. All right, next up is Dr. Elder.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Today, I have the honor of announcing the recipient of the Southern Council of Optometrists Clinical Excellence Award, which is awarded to a student who exhibits excellence in clinical patient care. The award consists of a cash prize as well as having a recipient's name added to a plaque that is housed on the clinic floor. This year's recipient has the rare combination of excelling academically as well as clinically. I'm extremely proud to say that this year's awardee is a Mr. Daniel Cason.
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel.
Congratulations, Daniel. Next up, we have Dr. Steele.
Hi, everyone. So good to see everybody. I'm not looking quite as spiffy as the rest of it.
What's the security number? 599. 599.
Hi. So I have the distinct pleasure of giving the award that's labeled the Jess Boyd Eskridge Clinical Excellence Award. And again, I would like to orient you to the title of that award. So Jess Boyd Eskridge was one of our first faculty members at the School of Optometry. He was recruited in 1972 and then retired in 1990. But he contributed a great deal to the program. He was a professor and also the department chair. And you may or may not realize, some of you have his book or have learned items that were published in his clinical skills book. A lot of the things that you learned in CEVS came out of this wonderful book that I pick up to this day a good bit. But this award is focused on clinical excellence across the board. So instead of a lot of the others that we've mentioned, that's specified in certain areas like low vision and pediatrics. This is an award that's just excellence in patient care altogether. So kind of a best all around in patient care award. And the prize is a plaque with the name engraved. So the way that we determine who wins this award is we have all the clinical faculty complete a survey, and they choose from all of your names and faces who they feel deserves the award. And so everybody got to weigh in on this, not just, primary care or ocular disease. And it goes to a clinician who, in my personal experience, is truly an excellent clinician all the way around. It's also someone who I found very early on in the program to be very willing to come forward with things that were worth sharing, things that were worth talking about. Someone who asks great questions and in a very respectful way expects answers and has solutions to go along with questions. This person also was found to be, in my history of teaching in this program, the best clinical ophthalmic equipment repairman that I've ever seen. And I hate to see him go for that reason and many others. This award this year goes to Mo Haque. Congratulations, Mo.
Thank you, Dr. Steele.
You're very welcome.
Awesome. Well, we have two final awards, and then we have some other special things. But the second to last award was already kind of mentioned by Dr. Roberts, and it is the Beta Sigma Kappa Silver Medal Award. It is awarded to the student who has the highest GPA across all 4 years. Now, many of you might already know who that is. And if you do, that's fine, but I want to read a quote about this individual, which I thought encapsulated him. He's by far the smartest student, great in clinic, always willing to help. He's genuinely kind to everyone, and I don't know if anyone in our class has ever had a single problem with him. Daniel Cason for President 2020. And that is the official comment. Daniel, of course, you all know, you've gone to him for his smartness over all the years. What he gets is a medal that looks a little bit like this, but pins on his outfit. So when we get together for real graduation, he'll wear that proudly as having the highest GPA in your class. So again, let's congratulate Daniel on a high GPA. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
Daniel.
Awesome. All right, the last award. This year, this was so hard. Let me tell you a little bit about the process. This year, well, the award is called the Dean's Award of Excellence. It's awarded to a deserving student, and you've all probably seen the criteria because you voted, but the criteria are someone who demonstrates excellence in both patient care and in the classroom, possesses exceptional leadership skills, shares enthusiasm for the UAB School of Optometry with others and widely, and is known to be a reliable go-to person, someone who is willing to volunteer and help fellow students and faculty, and actively participates in the different UABSO student organizations. So truly, this is somebody who's kind of had their finger in every element of student life for probably the 4 years. So to finalize this award, we asked faculty, staff, and students to submit nominations from the current graduating class. All those names are then submitted to the school's Awards and Recognition Committee, and that committee narrows it down to 3 or 4 candidates. This year there were 4. Those candidates are then voted on by the class as well as the faculty. So the recipient who actually receives this award is somebody that's well respected by students and faculty alike. I'd like to say that it's somebody that would be, all of us would be very proud to call our own eye doctor. This year's recipient fits that bill perfectly. But before revealing the award winner, I would like to acknowledge the outstanding finalists. Really, this award could go to so many of you, and it was so close we had to do some extra voting. I want you all to know, all 4 of you that were finalists, that you're all very special people. Your gifts are recognized by the faculty and the students, and you're all wonderful people. I can't wait to call you colleagues. Well, I guess I can call you colleagues. This year's recipient is a perfect example of what everyone calls a well-rounded student. I quote from the comments that came to me, "This person is outgoing, smart, approachable, great with patience, willing to help with anything, and is admired by classmates and loved and respected by professors." This is quite high peer praise. This individual is a member of AOSA and has been president of 2 clubs, and maybe even more, but 2 that I know of while in optometry school. This individual is one of 14 BSK members, one of 6 OD MBA students, one of 5 Gold Key members, has been a tutor, an ambassador all 4 years, and is a go-to person with a smile for everyone. She is a twin, and she will be relocating to Nashville for a residency at Vanderbilt. So if you haven't guessed, the winner of this year's Dean's Award of Excellence goes to Nicole Roddy.
Woo! Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Congratulations, Nicole.
Yay, Nicole.
Congratulations.
Very well done. All right, we have a special treat for you students now. We're going to show you some words from the School of Optometry faculty. "2020 has a very special meaning to those of us in the School of Optometry, and we couldn't be more proud to have you graduate this year. For the past 4 years, you have been on the quest for knowledge for empowerment that will change the world. Your vision is 2020. Congratulations, graduates."
Dear class of 2020, I know I was supposed to come up with a funny story related to an experience I had with your class, though I was struggling to come up with one. So instead, I thought I would give you some words of advice from my sponsor, Mountain Dew. You've picked one of the most rewarding careers and you've trained at one of the best schools in the world. You've been given many amazing opportunities, and I'd like to encourage you to keep making the most of it. Keep learning, do your best to meet your patients' needs, and I hope that you all become leaders in your profession in one way or another someday. You can be a leader in your community in a small way by providing free eye care to the underserved, or you could be a leader in a big way by becoming the next academy president, a senator, or even a CEO of a major company. All these opportunities will be an option for you if you're willing to keep working hard. Sometimes you need a little help, for example, from Mountain Dew, coffee, a family, or a friend, but stay strong and keep in mind that everyone needs a little help. It's totally okay to ask for help. As long as you keep trying, you'll do amazing things, and if there's anything I can do for you in the future, please let me know. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to each of you in the class of 2020. I have really enjoyed getting to know you all. I am so proud of the accomplishments you've achieved in these last 4 years, and I'm so proud of the job that I know you'll go out and do in taking care of your patients. You know, we realize this must have been such a tough time for you as graduates, and you know, we really can only imagine how tough it's been in that regard, but you really embraced it as an opportunity to get something out of the program that you didn't anticipate, to grow in different ways, to learn new things. And we've enjoyed getting to know you all in a different way than we anticipated as well. So, you know, I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for all the things that you've done to help me grow as a teacher, as an administrator, as a person. Each one of you has contributed to that, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. And we'll truly miss you all. I hope you stay in touch. I wish you the best. Please consider me as a friend. You know, that's a little different mindset than you've had up to this point, but I mean that, and I hope you'll take it to heart. Stay in touch.
Class of 2020, you're here. You made it. We're so happy for you. We're sad for us because we're gonna miss you. It's been such a pleasure and a joy to be part of this walk with you. You're funny, and you're smart, and you're authentic, and you love each other so much. It's evident from the bonds that you've made with each other. My patients are gonna miss you. They'd kind of rather see you, some of you, than me, which is a huge compliment to all of us. I know that you're going out in the community and you're gonna do great things for people and for your communities and for our profession. And you are part of our family. And so we're excited to see where you go and look forward to seeing you in the future. We're so excited. Congratulations. Hooray, class of 2020. We love you and we'll miss you so much.
Hello, class of 2020. I was lucky enough to work with many of you in the clinic, and though I wanted to see you walk across the stage at commencement, I didn't want to miss a chance to say goodbye. I feel kind of a special connection with your class because that first year of your clinical experience as second years was also my first year at the school. So it's like we started out together so long ago and now you're moving on. That first year we learned how to cram a complete eye exam into just 3 hours. And look how far you've come now. And I would be happy to have any of you now as my family eye doctor. You've learned an awful lot about eyes over the last 4 years, but I think the important thing, the key to your future success, is something that you brought with you to clinic that first day: compassion for your patients and the desire to help people. So as you go out into the world armed with those two things and all the knowledge your hard work has brought you, I am confident that you will do well. Good luck to you all.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I am so proud of each and every one of you. I look forward to watching you grow and develop as you progress through your optometric career. Once again, congratulations.
Class of 2020, congratulations. I know that this is probably not exactly the way you thought you would be graduating when you joined our school way back in 2016, or really the way you thought you would be celebrating, although at least that's only for a little while longer. But I've been thinking a lot about this lately, and in a terrible and wonderful way, I think there are a lot of lessons that you guys are going to be able to take away from this whole situation. Lessons that it took some of us years to learn once we got out of school. You guys have shown such resiliency, such courage, really. You know, the ability to self-direct your own learning. You took this terrible situation that got dropped in your laps and you kind of took a breath and said, okay, this is what we have. We're gonna have to figure out how to adapt. And you did. And you've come out stronger on the other side for it. They say fire tests gold. And in a lot of ways, this is one of the wildest fires we've ever had in our profession. And yet somehow you guys have made it through on the other side, still smiling. You know, there's so much to admire in that. And there's a root of strength that you guys have shown throughout all of this that is going to serve you so well in the future, not just in, you know, managing your own practices as you go out to become our colleagues, but, you know, in how you treat your staff, in how you care for your patients. It's amazing to have watched. I remember when we were first admitting you guys into the program, we kept talking about how they're going to be the year, you know, the class of 2020, it's the year of the optometrist. It's going to be something unique, something special, something unlike anything we've ever seen before. And man, if that has not come true in a way we've never expected, but I don't think it's wrong. You know, I do think this is the year of the optometrist. This is the year that you guys have walked through a fire. You've walked through like the most raging forest fire we could have ever imagined, and you've come out the other side stronger. And there's nothing that I think the world can throw at you after this that you're not going to be able to handle because of how you've learned how to deal with this. You know, you guys are the class of 2020, the year of perfect sight. I know the roads ahead aren't always going to be smooth. There's always going to be troubles. There's always going to be bumps and difficulties and, you know, small griefs and things that you have to overcome. But man, if you've made it through this, I don't see how any of those are going to ever stop you. I hope you'll be able to live up to the namesake of your year, class of 2020. Use these lessons to help keep you clearly focused on the end goal of caring for the patients who need you. So, congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you guys are going to become.
Thank you so much, Connie, for getting that to run. And I know if you guys haven't been looking at the chat, I know you were all wondering what our cute puppy was doing that whole time. I was trying to get a little squirrel out of that tube. Isn't that so like what this year has been like? There's so many weird little distractions and things that have happened, but in the end, it's beautiful. So I thank you, Dr. Call, and for those parents that are on. The class selects a faculty member who is the primary faculty member who helps them, or helps us with the hooding process. So when, you'll see all this eventually, but when the candidate walks across the stage, the hood is sort of put on from behind, and then Dr. Call will be right in front of the student, kind of fixing it and telling each and every student, graduate, congratulations. So it truly is very special, and we can't wait to do that in person.
Yeah, and definitely telling some of the taller students like Craig, you're gonna have to duck a little bit.
Even
in
a
heels,
little
I don't
bit
think I can get up there.
She's right. She and for the ladies, she helps with the hair. It's a very, very touching role, and it's very nice. The other thing that you'll see that this faculty member gets to do is carry in the academic mace, which is a fun thing to do. She leads the procession, so we look forward to doing all that in person. I believe that your class president, Kate, would like to say a few words.
Yes, thank you, Dean Nichols. And first of all, I'd like to congratulate all of my classmates for accomplishing this incredible journey over the past 4 years that we've had together. It wouldn't be complete, though, without one last round of thank yous that the students have submitted to each and every one of you, our faculty and staff. So let me pull this up really quickly here. All the students submitted this, and this was all based off of what we all had to say about you. So we have one last thing. I don't have any great music in the background, but keep your ears open. We'd like to say thank you to all the faculty and staff for making it all possible. Thank you, Mr. Randall, for teaching us so much about glasses and lenses and for the donuts on Friday mornings. Thank you, Dr. Simon, for your continuous support since day one. Thank you, Mr. Reggie, for never letting us go hungry. Thank you, Ms. Connie, for handling our requests so patiently and lovingly. Thank you, Dr. Hopkins, for making us love BV. And thank you, Dr. Bailey, for having confidence in your interns after seeing them improve week by week. Thank you, Dr. Weiss, for making us love peds, even though there are a lot of tears in that clinic. Thank you, Dr. Roberts, for being so cool, and for your one-eyed dog. She's super cute. Thank you, Dr. Gordon, for teaching us efficiency in clinic. And thank you, Dr. Laurent, for making us passionate about sclerals. Thank you, Dr. Loop, for being you and always making us laugh. We're going to miss your repurposed mixed nuts container. Thank you, Dr. Elder, for keeping your fun lectures and always keeping it real. Thank you, Dean Nichols, for being the best dean and listening, responding to our needs. Thank you, Dr. Duong, for your yummy baking sweets and dealing with us during the stress of boards. Thank you, Drs. Call and Guyette, for seeing us at our worst, being patient with us, and helping us start as student docs in the best and most competent way. Thank you, Dr. Pate, for guiding us through the residency process and leading us to our next adventure. I would like to thank all the faculty and staff for their hard work in quickly coming up with a new curriculum for us so we were all able to graduate on time. I'd like to thank Dr. Marburg. I know he might not be here today, but his guidance has been so impactful. I can't express my gratitude enough. And I personally will say we're all so thankful that Dr. Marburg is still here with us. Dear Dr. Steele, thank you for being patient and encouraging with all of us. You have become a great role model to me because of your hard work, grace, and professionalism in every situation. Thank you for all you do for everyone in this profession and for being an outstanding example to me. Thank you to Dr. Laurent, whose kindness and love of the profession have inspired so many students. Thank you for always having coffee hot and ready to go. We love you. I want to thank Dr. Roberts, Dr. O, Dr. Hopkins, and all the pediatrics faculty for their expertise in managing one of the most challenging aspects of optometry. To all the administrators and academic faculty, thank you so much for all your hard work and everything you do behind the scenes. I'm so thankful for you, and I know the rest of UAB-SO is as well. Thank you to Dr. Call for always exuding the highest level of professionalism and being a great attending in clinic. Dr. Roberts, thanks for always being real with us. I know we're your first class, but you made a huge impact on us. Thanks for being awesome. Clap hands. Dr. Bailey, thanks for being so dedicated to the community. We had an amazing experience that we'll always cherish in Belize and in clinic too. You always have a smile on your face and know how to handle any situation. As a young OD, you have been a huge role model to me and my fellow classmates. Thank you, Mr. Reggie, for always being there for us. You are so caring and student-oriented. We couldn't have made it without your support. We're proud to be your first class. Thank you, Dr. O, for all your hard work with organizing the fourth-year clinic schedule. That spreadsheet was crazy, but worth it. Thank you, Dr. Kraft, for teaching us ocular anatomy. Your in-class activities helped us bond as a cohort while we were still warming up to each other. Thank you for always having extra forks, spoons, and knives in the student lounge. Those were clutch. Dr. Steele, AKA the greatest of all times. Thank you for everything you've done for us. From lecturing to attending to keeping the clinic top-notch, you're an OD we can all aspire to be. Thank you, Dr. Hopkins, for always having pumpkin bread and veggie straws in the PEDS conference room. Thank you, Dr. Turner, for integrating real-world private practice with our clinical education and for always lending a listening ear. Thank you to all our professors for being yourselves around us. For someone who is far from home, it was amazing to feel comfortable and like I was surrounded by friends. Thank you to the front desk staff who were always there to help with a smiling face, even when I forgot to put the right codes in or had a bunch of questions. Thank you to Mr. Reggie and Student Affairs for planning great get-togethers, keeping us well-fed, and treating us like family. Thank you to Randall and all of Optical for teaching us how to run an optical, providing treats on many occasions, and for making optical a fun rotation. Thank you, Miss Teresa, who was one of our biggest cheerleaders. You made nursing home more fun and were always around to lend a listening ear. Thank you, Lister Hill Library, for your existence. Not a real person, but deserves a lot of credit and thanks. Thank you to all of the faculty at the school for all that you've done for UABSO. Not only have we received great clinic instruction in the classroom and clinic, but we've also been given a lot of great advice and help with jobs, residencies, and all sorts of optometry-related things. So thank you for all of your help and your support that you've given us in various ways over the past 4 years. We are so proud to be the class of 2020 and to have been taught by all of you. And we can't wait to be your colleagues and stand next to you from now until the last day of our practice. Congratulations, class, and thank you all so much for everything you've done for us.
Oh, thank you, Kate. I don't think any air claps can express how that makes us all feel too. Your class is truly extraordinary. Thank you for that lovely tribute. We do have a little bit of business to do right now, and I debated about this, but I'm doing it anyway, and it's mainly because of some of your comments here, like, well, am I a doctor? Am I not a doctor? Can I call each other doctors? Well, this is sort of like going to the courthouse and having a quickie wedding. We're gonna have a tiny little snag bit of graduation. Do I look okay in my hat? So lovely. All right. I've pulled a few little bits out because, you know, you're getting ready to go off and start residencies and practice. And so you need to really feel like the doctor you earned for all the hard work you've done. So here's the little official part. Graduates, are you ready? The graduates on Zoom before you have completed all the requirements for the degrees and certificates listed in the program that you don't have yet. By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon them the degrees and certificates for which they have been recommended, with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Okay, now one last thing that we get to do that's even more important as you're getting ready to go out. And I'm going to, I have to scroll a little here, hold on. Okay. All right. So I am going to recite the optometric oath. And what I would like all of you to do is raise your right hand. I'm going to read it, and then at the end, I'll have you repeat after me the last statement. Class of 2020, raise your right hand and join me, well, you're going to join me in listening to the optometric oath until the very end. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that I will practice the art and science of optometry faithfully and conscientiously and to the fullest scope of my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote by example and action the highest standards, ethics, and ideals of my chosen profession and the honor of the degree, Doctor of Optometry, which has been granted to me. I will provide professional care for those who seek my services with concern, with compassion, and with due regard for their human rights and dignity. I will place the treatment of those who seek my care above personal gain and strive to see that none shall lack for proper care. I will hold as privilege and inviolable all information entrusted to me in confidence by my patients. I will advise my patients fully and honestly of all which may serve to restore, maintain, or enhance their vision and general health. I will strive continuously to broaden my knowledge and skills that my patients may benefit from all new and efficacious means to enhance the care of human vision. I will share information cordially and unselfishly with my fellow optometrists and other professionals for the benefit of patients and the advancement of human knowledge and welfare. I will do my utmost to serve my community, my country, and humankind as a citizen as well as an optometrist. I want you all to now unmute yourselves and repeat after me. I'll do it in short bits. I hereby commit.
I hereby commit
Myself to be steadfast.
Myself to be steadfast.
In the performance of this solemn oath and obligation.
In the performance
of the solemn oath and obligation.
Okay, everyone. You now are a doctor. Congratulations. Yay. So we will do this all really in person when we can to celebrate, but you are all fantastic. And we are so thrilled that you are all now our colleagues. Congratulations, doctors. So I think we're going to open this to be a chat after this so that if you want to stay on, Connie's nodding yes, and talk. And I'm going to have Dr. Simon be our chat room coordinator.
Okay.
How about that, Dr. Simon?
That'll work for me.
Okay.
For these new doctors.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just go ahead.
Good. I was going to say, I don't feel like we've been excited enough. Can we be excited and clap one more time?
Yeah,
with
loud
our
clap.
mute off? All right, that's better. Dr. Simon.
So how about our new young doctor colleagues? Let's hear from some of you all. How about you, Sydney? Let's hear from you. Yes, you, Sydney. Dr. Madrigal.
Thanks. I'm just really excited.
Just excited?
Well, I wasn't expecting this end part, so.
Well, we're going to go to Dr. Roddy.
I'm very excited and very thankful that you guys put this together for us. It was really special, even though we couldn't be together. So I am super pumped to see where everyone goes and where they land and all the great things they do for optometry. And thank you to all my family that's on the call listening. Hootie hootie to me, Ma.
Well, we're going to go to the awesome Dr. Mason Childress.
Thank y'all. This was great. Miss all of y'all.
Where's the Knob Creek that last time I saw that on your table?
I didn't know what kind of meeting this was, so.
Okay, we're going to go to Dr. Bailey and see what she would like to say to her new colleagues.
I can't wait to send you guys patients. I can't wait to get patients from you guys. Thank you for being awesome. I've got a lot of really great memories not only from clinic, from literally my first clinic group ever as like a teacher, bringing me donuts the week after I got engaged. So sweet. And I learned that was just like par for the course for you guys, being so thoughtful. And also my first two international trips as like a new OD, new faculty advisor. I'll never forget those. So thank you guys.
We're gonna go down to my former extern, Dr. Pacheco.
Hi, I'm excited.
Speechless. Then there's Dr. Wahlberg.
Hello.
So how does
pretty excited.
how does it feel to be OD now?
I'm pretty pumped. I'm excited for freedom.
Okay. Well, Dr. Sims. Dr. Sims.
They heard me talk enough today.
We haven't heard from Dr. Turner.
Nope, you haven't. Congratulations. I'm so proud of all of you. You're my first pharmacology class to teach, so you'll always be memorable to me. And I'm so proud of all of you.
Then there's my telephone pal, Dr. Patty Kranz.
Y'all, I'm very excited. This is really fun. Thank you for putting it together. Thank you especially to Dr. Steinman for pursuing me and keeping me in check for that year. I'm so thankful to have graduated with this special class, and especially in 2020. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
We're just glad you chose us instead of
glad.
that other school.
Yeah, but I made the right decision for sure.
Yes, you did. We're going to have Dr. Kate.
I'm super thrilled just to see all my classmates. I was giddy just seeing everyone log on and getting to see all of you guys like dressed up again. It's a little bit different than our lectures that we've been having recently. And honestly, I am so proud of every single one of my classmates. I'm really honored to be a part of your class and for us all to be graduating together. So it's just a really proud moment.
Don't leave, Dr. Smith. I want to give you a thank you. This is for Dr. Reed Smith, because of him, we ended up with Dana from the same school. Isn't that right? Is that correct?
She actually helped me because I didn't know what I wanted to do when we had lab together, and I started talking to her. So I'm grateful for her, and I'm just grateful that I got to see everybody again before we all go our separate ways.
Well, see, your assignment, since you're going back home, you need to send us another one from the Great Midwest.
I'll have to start working on that.
See, you don't get off that easy. See, we now that you're one of us, you're gonna have to send us a newbie. That's how that works.
I think I can do that. I'll start spreading the word about UAB and all the good stuff going on down there.
Then there's Dr. Cason.
Hey, yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody, especially the faculty. Y'all really mean a lot to us, and it's kind of hard to put into words just in a PowerPoint at the end, which Kate did a great job, but that y'all really mean a lot to us, and for all the help and support we got from y'all over the years.
And we'll go down to Dr. Gadet. Rebecca, congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, I always remember that story that you told me when you interviewed, and it's just wonderful to see it through. So congratulations, doctor.
Thank you.
And then there's Dr. Gibson. We never did get a chance to play one-on-one. I'm in shape now.
I bet you are.
Yeah, I am. I actually am.
I know you are. I'm just kidding.
I just stalled. I just stalled so I wouldn't get embarrassed. So.
Well, thank y'all for putting this together and for all your support throughout the years. It means a lot to us, and we couldn't have done it without you.
Well, we wanted to work you guys, but you lived up to the challenge. And there's my son, Zaid.
Hi, thank you. Thank you, guys. We're all blessed and grateful to reach this milestone. We would not have done it without you. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. And next to you, Mo.
Oh, Lord. Nah, nothing bad. Nah, it's been a great ride. I mean, thinking back all the way to first year, I mean, I don't think we've had all the support that we needed to do well. And I know I am. I'm pretty sure all 46 of us, all 47 of us are ready to get out and get working and be colleagues.
Very good. Then Dr. Savage, all the way from Stillman University.
Yeah.
Stillman College.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say thank you again, echo everybody what they've been saying about putting this on for us. I know it meant a lot these past 4 years for y'all to help support us and push us, and even when we thought we couldn't do it. And I'm looking forward to when we can all be in person and hopefully celebrate together. So.
And there was Elise. You know, the funny thing about this, Elise, I guess I won't have to provide another baseball hat for your dad because you won't be here.
Yep. I just wanted to thank everyone, and especially all the attendings and faculty, for quickly coming up with a curriculum very quickly for us, so we're able to graduate on time and have this celebration now. And also, my computer crashed the day of quarantine started, so thank you, Dr. Simon, Reggie, and Connie for getting me one to use for this time.
You're welcome. Dr. Coker, we would like to hear from you.
I'm ready to celebrate. Let's get it popping. Thank you, guys. Wouldn't be here without you.
And
love those.
Very nice. Dr. Elder, what would
Hi, I'm a woman of few words, so just want to say congratulations again to each and every one of you. We are very, very proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves. Your attitude, flexibility during this time has just been amazing. So you all have some bright futures ahead of you.
Dr. Kraft.
Well, I want to congratulate all of you. I think I was just amazing. I haven't seen you in so many years. You've all grown up. And because of these past intense 7 weeks of Zoom training, I was able to screen capture as many of you had your pictures up during the swearing in, and I've already emailed them out to you. So enjoy that funny moment, and I look forward to doing it for real with you in person in the fall. Congratulations.
Dr. Laird.
I was just telling somebody the other day about how each person in our class, like I think about over the 4 years, that I really can't imagine doing optometry school over again with a different set of people, and that applies to like all of the attendings as well. And I'm going through trying to see everybody on the screen, but you only get so many, so I've been clicking back and forth on all of these, and I'm just really grateful to have spent this time with everybody on here, really, and I'm excited we get to have a reunion sooner than like 5 or 10 years for our class. Hopefully it's only in a couple of months instead of that long, so I'm excited.
Dr. Gergis.
I just wanted to say thank you, everyone. You all been so great, and you made us all happy by doing all this. And of course, thank you to my classmates. I love you all. Honestly, I'm so glad I got to be in a class of so many smart people, intelligent people, and I've learned from all of you and can't wait to celebrate together.
I'm gonna need you to mentor Myrna when she comes down in the fall.
Oh, I sure will.
And then there's Dr. Nguyen.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for planning this ceremony. Please excuse my voice. We had like a family reunion this weekend. It's kind of a small one, and there was a lot of planning at that. So I lost my voice from all the yelling. And I just want to thank everybody who's kept this time special for us. I know it was hard to kind of come up with everything at the last minute. And I just want to say I'm really going to miss many of you guys, and I'm grateful for all the friendships we've made these past 4 years. And I'm excited to be at the reunion at graduation and for all the future class reunions Mason and I will be planning. So be on the lookout for those.
And Dr. Bellard. That was for Ian. There you go.
Hey. Yeah, it's been fun, guys. I mean, this would have been kind of sad and hard for 4 years without all you guys and the loving and funny faculty. So I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to be bored just sitting around and waiting to work. So come hang out as soon as we're allowed to travel.
Work is going to come soon enough.
I know, that's what they tell me.
Yeah, you're in the big boys world now, but it's good. It's real good. Let's see. There's Dr. Overstreet.
Hey. Yeah, this is super fun and exciting. Thank y'all for doing this. I really had a great time. Had a good conversation with Dr. Weiss talking about all the fun times that I've had at UAB, and I'm super excited to be joining y'all as colleagues now. So thank you for everything. It's been great.
Dr. Giselle.
There's a lot of people I want to thank. Like people were saying, it's hard to get everyone on the same page. I mean, definitely some shout outs. All of Student Affairs, Mr. Reggie, Dr. Simon, always Miss Connie, always being there and a smile when I get to walk in the door. Florida people, I'll say don't be a stranger. I'll be in the Orlando area. I see Ian smiling. Come on down. We'll show you how the center of the state parties.
Shout out to the Florida board.
Florida boys.
I'm glad that worked out.
Shout out to the boys I've been living with, as well as the ones that we've just been like having grill outs and everything. Ian, Brice, Tan, the gang, Craig. I'll say I'll miss you guys. Some of the, Dr. Turner, Dr. Bailey, I remember being in both of your offices a number of times. There are just so many people really that have made such an impact these last 4 years for me that really made, it really made it feel like home here at UAB. The people I met and the people that I really got to spend a lot of time with, I'll say I can't imagine, I remember making that decision. I just felt like, it was very similar for me, price-wise. We priced it all out and it's expensive no matter where you go. But UAB, it just felt like it was going to be family from the beginning. And Miss Brenda smiling at the front desk and the people here, those sort of things, they were exactly what I imagined and everything more than I ever could have imagined by the end of it all, looking back. Shout out to Ashley Savage and Nicole Roddy for putting up with me the whole fall. And then Nicole still had to be with me in the spring too, until Corona came through. But just really thank you to a lot of people.
Good. Dr. Pate, we haven't heard from you today.
I know I'm being quiet. Congrats everybody. It's good to see all of you, and especially to those of you, almost 40% of you that are going on to residencies. I couldn't be more proud. You guys got some really awesome positions across the country that are really competitive. And it's great to see so many of our UAB folks getting these positions. And I love the fact that we've also got so many of you coming back to do our program. So I'll be seeing you hopefully soon for orientation and all of that as we move forward. But even if you're not doing a residency, this class stands out to me as a group who was super involved, whether it was through AOSA or NOSA or SOSH or whatever it was. I feel like every single one of you played a part in something besides just being a student. And that's important, and I want you all to take that with you as you move on into the profession and get involved in some way, shape, or form. I see so many of you are staying in Alabama, please join the state association, become a member, but get involved in the state association. You know, we'll work real closely with everybody here, hand in hand, as we push this profession forward. But I'd love to see all of you as a group. I know we'll see you at graduation in a few months, but also it's a small profession. There's lots of meetings throughout the year, not only in the States, but also nationally. And I know I'll be seeing all of you at several of those as we move forward. So congrats again. And I'm here if you need anything, just don't hesitate to reach out.
I'd like to say this, you know, that since you guys are graduates now, life will continue to go on, and I know some of you all might not be in a position to make it back for a physical graduation, but I hope each one of you all are able to come back so we can do it the right way. Let's see, there's Dr. Mackenzie Dziedzic.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for putting this together. I'm going to miss everyone, but I'm excited for whenever we can do this in person. I look forward to it.
And then there's Dr. Kelsie Morgan. Kelsie and Elora are our first students to be accepted from high school and then make it to the finish line and graduate from optometry school. We didn't get to say that, so I wanted to make sure we said that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Simon, for kind of being our mentor throughout college in that program. That was a really special program to go through, and thank you to everyone that helped us through. I mean, we really have some of the best experts in the field as our mentors, and that's just amazing. I couldn't have hoped for a better experience. Thank you to all the friends that I made in school. I hope that you guys will stick around forever. So, thank you.
We haven't heard from Dr. Ashleigh Sprouse.
Hi. Thanks for putting this together. It was very fun. I hope we can all get together in person soon, and thanks to everyone, you know, all the professors who have done so much for us over the last 4 years, and all the friends that I've made. It's been a really awesome experience.
Thank you. And Dr. Cecil.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys putting this on and everything you've done over the last couple months for us. And just glad we could all make it. And I'm going to miss everyone.
We're going to miss you too. Con, we didn't forget about you.
Well, thank you for not forgetting. This is kind of surreal, you know, can't believe we're all finally doctors. And thank you for putting this together. I'm very excited, and I can't wait for the actual graduation. So
we'll be here. Dr. Edwards.
I just want to say thank you for all of you putting this together. I know it's been hard work on y'all's part for everything since the coronavirus stuff. So thank you very much for that. And thank you to all my friends. I'm going to miss you guys a lot, seeing you all the time, but I definitely want to keep up with everyone as much as I can. And I'll see a lot of the faculty still, because I'll be there on Wednesdays for residency conference. So y'all aren't rid of me yet.
Then there's Dr. Leo.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say thank you, and I'm looking forward to when we can meet in person at our graduation.
Well, we wanted to thank you for being so brave, for coming all the way from Massachusetts, all the way down, way down south, and adapting. So thank you. Thank your parents for entrusting us with you.
I will.
And there's Dr. Margi Patel.
Hello, everyone. Like everyone said, we are so thankful for you guys for doing this and just helping us throughout all 4 years. I want to thank you, my classmates, just for being there every step of the way, from practicing for CVS practicals or just being in the clinic together. It was just fun adventure, so thank you.
And Dr. Melanie Chwalek. There you go. We can't hear you. Okay, we'll come back to her. Dr. Masonville.
I don't want to repeat too much of what everybody else has said, but overall, I think we're all honored and proud to be a part of the school, class of 2020, UAB in general, and we all couldn't have done it without each other and the faculty. One of the things I think was most fun was kind of looking back at our pictures from when we all first got accepted and seeing how we all changed and got different, hairstyles and just grew throughout the 4 years. And I think that's really fun to look at. I encourage everybody to do that. But yeah, just thank you to everyone. Thank you to my parents, classmates, faculty, and look forward to graduation in person.
Soon, Dr. Kaitlyn Williams.
Hi, Dr. Simon, everybody. I guess I just want to say, I had a great 4 years. I'm going to miss all y'all, but I must have really enjoyed myself because I'm going to stick around UAB for another year. So I won't be too far.
And Dr. Kyley Greiner, the other Kaitlyn. I saw her on here.
I'm here.
There you go.
Thanks everybody, but thanks Dr. Steele in particular. She's been my mentor from Charleston, South Carolina, all 4 years, and it's been so nice to have her at the school with me, just knowing she's there. And thanks to my family, hi Mom and Dad, and the McNellises they're on, and my grandparents, hi Yogi and Papa, and Uncle Solly. Thanks for logging on. This was fun. This was more special than I thought. So thanks for doing all of that.
And I know she thinks that I've forgotten her, Dr. Elise DeBrule.
You already talked to me, but thanks again.
Okay. Well, that's okay. We can talk to you again. Let's see. Who did Kylie. Let's see, I saw her on here. Let's see, where is she? I don't see her. Then, well, there's Dr. Bo.
Hello. I was hoping you wouldn't call on me. I had my camera off and everything. But
I've been with you 4 years, so you can't hide.
I wanted to thank all of the faculty and staff. They've been very genuine and very encouraging over the years. And I'm pretty proud to be graduating alongside all of my classmates. So.
Let's see. Craig. Did we talk to you?
Not yet. I just wanted to say I really appreciate it for everyone helping us on. It's been really special. And I miss seeing all my friends and can't wait to see you guys at the road graduation. And this thanks again. And, my family says hi. So.
Hello, Craig family.
Family.
So awesome.
So who did we miss?
Haleigh Stringer and Tan.
Tan.
Okay. Where are you, sir? Good doctor. Tam, where are you? So you're hiding.
Just like an 8 o'clock class.
Let's see, did we talk to Eric? Okay, well, let's talk to some of my great.
Don't forget Haleigh. Did you get Haleigh?
Oh,
Dr. Stringer.
Dr. Stringer.
Hi. Well, it's starting to get real. Thank you all for putting this together. I especially love the video and seeing all the pictures. And I do want to add an additional thank you to my sweet brother. Because that's sad that I forgot him in the first thank yous.
Well, he said,
my fault, brother.
well, make her give you a free, your first pair of glasses and contacts free on the house.
Yes, don't worry. He's already been asking for some new Costa sunglasses, so.
There you go. Okay, so my.
Oh, wait, also Emily, Dr. Emily Chaney.
Oh, that's
Compton.
right. I wrote a note that Dr. Chaney. Where is she? Dr. Emily, calling Dr. Emily Chaney. Okay. Don't see her. We'll come back to her. Then let's hear from some of my esteemed colleagues. Dr. Gordon.
Oh, wow. Okay. I remember this class, their first day of their first year, sitting in the old 203 for geometric and clinical optics, and them thinking, what am I doing here with this crazy optics course? I hated physics. I hated this part of college. And this guy is supposed to teach me something about this. So, you know, when you come in as a first-year student, you're pretty much college kids in your attitudes and the way you dress and the way you act. And then seeing that evolution 4 short years later, now graduating as professionals, as doctors, as clinicians, is really, really cool to see. And I hope all of you get the chance to experience that with maybe a young high school or college student that you mentor and goes through optometry school, and then you get to see them as a colleague as well. So that's my wish for all of you, and congratulations again.
Okay, Dr. Weiss.
Oh boy, okay, so you guys are all awesome. I feel like one of my mantras is always, if you have an opportunity to help someone, then you should. And so my last piece of advice too will be, you know, don't just be successful. You will all be successful. Go be significant. And that's my last piece of advice, because I'm so looking forward to you guys leading the profession and working with you as colleagues. There's 2 people on this Zoom call who I have taught who have become my boss. And I love that, because we're raising leaders here. And so I look forward to working for some of you one day. That would be awesome.
Dr. Call.
Yes, hi, congratulations. I made myself notes because I forget things. Yes, you guys really are special. You're such a memorable class. I'm really gonna miss seeing you guys around the halls. So just like Dr. Pate said, if you ever see me at a conference, national, SECO, whatever, just come up and give me a hug. I'm really gonna be excited to see each and every one of you. You all look so beautiful and handsome. Like, I love how spruced up everyone is. Like, people are wearing earrings, which I haven't done in a while. But yeah, you guys look great. And then just make sure you take some time to yourselves before, you know, ending this and then starting your new job. I know it's like not quite been the same because you've all been home anyway, but you've still had responsibilities. You still had quizzes on Canvas, and you had lectures you had to show up for, and you had meetings and things that were still taking up time. So really enjoy this last couple of months where you truly have no immediate responsibilities before you start your jobs. Yeah. Congratulations, guys. So proud of you.
Well, let's see, Dr. O. You knew I was going to call you.
Oh, it's fine. So congratulations, everyone. We've missed you. And I'm just thinking back, it was a little over a year ago, we started our preferencing for your groups for your 4th year. And so many of you wrote me little emails about this is what I want to do next year or what residency I want to apply for, my goals for the next few years. And it's just been fun this past year to be able to sit down and try and get some opportunities for each of you to kind of get you along your path and watch you grow into just beautiful clinicians and watch you work with patients. Being in peds is just a ton of fun. Watch you be goofy little selves with little kids and just have fun with things. Enjoy your patients, regardless of whether you enjoyed peds or not. Go out, enjoy what you do each day, and continue to grow into what you love and what you want to be. If I see you in meetings, please let me know how things are going. A lot of you gave me 5 and 10 year plans with your emails, and I'd love to see you grow into those and become even better than what you've become and made us proud so far. So thank you so much.
And my classmate, Dr. Mark Swanee.
Hey guys, just congratulations again. I think I've had the opportunity to work with most of you in clinic, which is kind of unusual with the way the curriculum usually works. So you guys have all done a good job, and I'm really proud of you. And just to echo what Dr. Call said, enjoy the time, because life is going to speed up for you as soon as you start working, more than you can ever imagine. And it goes by so fast. It seems like it was yesterday where Dr. Simon and I were sitting exactly, not exactly, but we were where you guys were not that long ago. So just enjoy it. It's going to be a great career for you. You're going to have the opportunity to help a lot of people, and that's really what it's all about. So again, congratulations.
It was just 35 years. Dr. Hopkins.
You know, I can only echo what everyone else has already said. Y'all are amazing. When I think about your class, though, I will say the beginning of summer for the faculty is always like, here it comes. And it's always like this huge slowdown when we start summer semester. But I'll tell you, this summer was amazing. And I don't exactly remember who was in my group, but I remember thinking, this is awesome. Y'all are rock stars from the very beginning. And so when I would go to clinic, I'm like, I'm here for the team. Y'all just tell me when you need me. And I would wait for you guys to collect the great data and just help you finish it off. And you barely needed me. It was awesome. So it was wonderful to work with you. And it's been such a pleasure. And we're going to miss you. But it's okay, because we know you're going out there to do great things for other people. So we're here for you, and you're part of our family. I said that earlier, but for legit, you're part of the family, and we would love to hear from you anytime. Come find us at meetings and email anytime. Very happy to see you. We're excited for you. Congratulations.
Yes. Dr. DiCarlo.
Sorry, it was muted. So you guys are really special, and I'm so glad that I got to work with all of you. And you're going to do great things. So I have 2 small pieces of advice for you. Number 1, before you go out to greet your first patient and say, hi, I'm Dr. whoever you are, practice it like 500 times. I'll never forget. I never said that before. I walked out to my first patient, and then I started giggling. So you look kind of silly when you introduce yourself and you laugh at yourself. So just from now on, the dean gave you permission. Just say, hi, I'm Dr. Roddy. I'm Dr. Greiner, whoever you are. Just introduce yourself, because it feels really funny. Like I felt like a fake. So that's my first piece of advice. My second piece of advice is, no matter how long you practice, never, ever forget Murph. That's all. They know what I'm talking about. You couldn't have possibly forgotten Dr. Simon, have you?
Like I told you, 35 years.
Dr. Swanson will teach you. He still knows. Anyway, congratulations. You guys are awesome.
Dr. Steele.
Hi. This was fun to see everybody. I feel bad that I didn't get to look spiffy like everybody else. I've been running around the clinic. And I wish you could see it, because it's really different looking. There's not a chair in the lobby. It is as clean as it's ever been. It's organized. There's no junk in the drawers and no hangers on the back of the doors. And it's been a team effort, but you will definitely all be missed. you will probably be glad that you don't have to be part of the chaotic, process as we forget about, as we figure out what we're doing. Yes, all the loose papers are all off the walls, thanks to Dr. Call and others, Dr. Weiss. We have a great team. You guys have been part of that great team, and I appreciate all of you. When we made our videos for the presentation that Miss Connie did, she asked us to think of funny stories, and I really couldn't think of anything funny. But I did think later about that time that Andrew Giesel got really, really mad at me for asking him to give the patient his own trial frame so that she could get home safely after an unplanned dilation on a latent hyperope. So we had a good laugh about that, didn't we, Andrew? That was the next day. I guess maybe it was Monday after a weekend of you being mad at me. Maybe you got over that. But I appreciate you understanding. And hopefully roasted. I'm not really good at remembering funny things, but I do remember in the first couple of years working with your class, I got the chance to work really closely with Ashley Savage and Savannah Coker, and you guys did, both of you, such a good job leading your class in the AOSA efforts and your student government. And you went through a transitionary period very beautifully with the help of some of your other class leaders, Nicole Roddy and many others. So thank you. And I enjoyed all of that. I enjoyed working with you, and I know that you will go on to do great things. And what I hope is that all of you, I'm going to echo Dr. Pate's suggestion about joining your state associations, your local societies. I cannot urge you enough how important it is to get involved and to support those organizations that support our profession, especially at a time like this where there's a lot of uncertainty, and it's nice to know that somebody has our backs. So with that, do great things. I know you will. Don't make rules for yourself that you can't break in life, okay? Not in optometry, but in life. Don't, if you're one of those seemingly organized people like I was all my life until recently, it doesn't work well when things don't go the way you plan. So it's really better for you in your emotional health if you can just give yourself some flexibilities before you get locked in, and take care of your needs and make a balanced effort to spend time with friends and family and all that. You don't have to model Dr. Weiss sending emails at 2 in the morning, okay? So you've seen how hard all the faculty work, and not all of us show that we have a balance, but we do. So take care, stay in touch. Thank you for all that you do here.
I want to add on to Dr. Steele's, y'all really were a class of transition. You were the last ones to go through the old pre-clinic. So
yep.
I feel like there's a lot of little ghosts of the second years you used to be lingering in those halls, and I'm expecting all the second years who come after you to excel in the new pre-clinic, because if y'all could do it in that old building, there's no excuse for them not to be able to do it in the new renovations.
So I'm going to turn it back over to the dean.
All right. Well, I don't know if you can see where I am. I'm in my office right now, and that there behind me is where I met most of you first year, eating lunch out there on the plaza. Don't know if that brings back good or bad memories to all of you, but it certainly brings good memories to me, especially in getting out there and meeting you and having you in Intro to Optometry. I think you were the first class that had themed Fridays. Am I right in that? You would all wear, you'd pick a theme, whether it be animal print or support your college day or whatever it was. And that was so much fun. Started taking the pictures, I think, with you guys too with our guests on those days. And I'll pull those back out and get them to you. But you truly have been special from the very, very beginning. And I think you hear that from all the faculty here today. A shout out to the running group, Kate's running group, Eyes on the Future, whatnot. There's several of you that are part of it and doing 26.2 miles of exercise a week for the 4 weeks leading up to graduation because of the marathon that optometry school was. So yeah, it was, but it flew by, didn't it? So we couldn't be more proud of all of you. I want to, all of us, give a special shout out to Connie for putting this all together. She was a little panicky, as I was earlier today, about how this was going to go, but you know, give her a clap, everyone, or a hands up, because we just really couldn't have gotten through this without her planning. Thank you, Connie, so much.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just glad everyone had fun and enjoyed it.
Hey.
Crying, so I'm not going to say anything else or I'll start crying again.
No, I made it through the oath, thankfully. Barely, but thankfully.
Hey, Dean, Mr. Reggie is on here. I think he was hiding. So, Mr. Reggie.
I am good. Go ahead. Let the dean finish.
Oh no,
no.
I want to round it out with you, Reggie. This class.
I just want to say congratulations, and I'm good. Stop calling me out, Dr. Simon.
You can hide.
Congratulations, everybody.
At all the town halls this class ever had, there was always one comment of, "We love Mr. Reggie." So, yes, we do. Well, it's so sad to draw this to an
Thanks, Connie, for a fabulous job.
Thank you.
I'd like to say something real quick.
Sure.
Basically, you know, you guys are my first class. And I'm so lucky that I got to spend my first, you know, academic year as a teacher with you guys. I'm really blessed to know you and to call you my colleagues and my friends. So I just want to say thank you for, you know, letting me work with you guys this year.
Well, does anybody have a last comment? I have one little thing if we're done, but I don't want to cut anyone off who wants to say something else. All right, well, the last little bit is dream big, but do bigger. I know there's great things for all of you out there, and I'm counting down the minutes until we have our real graduation. Congratulations, class of 2020. We love you guys. So we're gonna do our goodbye wave.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.